Were you in the Channel Islands beforehand?
I was in Jersey before.
In Jersey?
Yes.
Oh.
And I used to come on a little holiday, just a little break for a day or a night. And every time I used to walk into the pub or any restaurant, they used to say, "Oh, you came to do an Indian restaurant here. You came and do an Indian restaurant here." I never think anything about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but every time I used to go to it. And then one day I was thinking, well, hang on a minute, why don't I give it a go? And I had the people from the last flight from Guernsey, they used to bring Indian food. And then I said, well, I give it a go for maybe for 6 months of the season, and I'll do maybe 2 nights a week, Friday and Saturday, and see how you get on. But then what happened when I was looking for property, I met up with Mr. Ray Parking.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and he turned to say, well, look, if he's an Indian restaurant, it will work. I said, well, what do you mean it's going to work? They said, yes, because there is a demand for it. And I said to Ray, Ray, look, I don't think so you'll work, but I am thinking about two days a week to open it up. He said, no, open for, as you do 5-6 days, and try it for 6 months. If it doesn't, it's no harm. You just go back to Jersey. I said, okay, fair enough. I give it a try. Well, since I just opened it up, I haven't looked back because it's especially for the local people here. They are amazing people. They are very, very good, broad-minded people. Because at the beginning to coming here as a small island, I was a bit scared. I said, how people going to take me? Okay, with my skin and my background, where I'm from. I'm from Bangladesh, but I thought how they're going to take it. But the day I put my feet in the island, honestly, the people are so nice and friendly. The local, they welcome me. It's like I never seen anywhere in the world like that. Such a friendly welcome here. Since that, I love with the island. It's everything about this island is. I think that's my home. Honest, I just think that's my home because everywhere I go, I know everybody from even the kids. I know who their father is, who their mother is. Even the kids said, "Oh, hello, Martin. How are you?" It makes me feel very, very special, and especially even with my kids here. But now, I've been 27 years here now. Yeah, and even now, I got my kids here. They go to school. My wife, she doesn't speak English at all. But we have never had a problem here.
It's really interesting because when you talk about how receptive, how welcoming the community is, I understand that completely. It's really lovely. There doesn't seem to be any barrier.
No.
And if you get on with people, people get on with you, then that's what it's all about. And that's what forms a community, I think.
Yes, but no, especially if it's small island, you do get a bit conscious about it. You do think about it. How is the small community going to take you? Because I don't think there was any, outside. Any Asian or anybody lived in here permanently apart from me. I think I was the first one to come here and live. That's why we said, no, people is fantastic people in the island. Yes, look, now is the world is changing now. There is a lot of facility here, lots of way of doing things in the internet. You can set up an internet business in the island, no problem whatsoever. It is easy to down there like Jersey and Guernsey because they got this qualities and license and all these things. And I think this is only island that you don't have to have a problem with that. Not yet, I don't know, but maybe we will change one day. And what I find is there's no crime whatsoever. My restaurant door is open, my house door is open, my car door is open, nothing been taken. My 10 years old kid, she's running around, my 2 years old running around. There's no crime whatsoever. And this is satisfaction itself, because I don't see anywhere you can be safe like that. Even if you're, teenager or anything like that, there's no crime. I think how we live here. I think we live in like a big, massive family. About 2,000, 2,000 people in one family. Yeah.
That's lovely.
I think that's heaven on earth. That's my one.
Wow,
That's
a recommendation.
That's what I think. That's what I think. That's how I feel about the island.
How do you feel when you go back to Bangladesh, when you're travelling back perhaps to see your extended family over there? Do you kind of forget about Albany completely, or do you
No.
do carry it with you? Or
But I do carry with me, because Albany always keep on my mind.
Really?
Yes. The day like I said, the day I moved into the island, doesn't matter where I go. Even when I go home, I don't feel comfortable as that.
That's extraordinary.
Yeah. I mean, it's you think okay, I was born there. I'll be more safe, more comfortable. No, I find it in Albany. I find it more safe, more comfortable. I can be myself. I don't have to look behind or anything like that. Here, I feel very, very safe. I feel something like that. I just feel it. It's come from inside me. I just like something. I just like something. Even when I go to Bangladesh, I can see the sea. You know what I mean? Right in front of my eyes, I can see. I'm sitting by the Bray Beach, looking at the beach. That's what I think about it, with a cup of tea. I've been to quite a few places. I was Jersey. I was in Guernsey. I was brought up in Lancashire. Then I've been to lots of places, but I never find anything like that. I've been to Sri Lanka, India, Italy, Spain, France. God knows how many times I've been to France. Yeah.
It really depends how it affects individuals, but you seem to be very fulfilled. Your life seems to be very full.
Yes, like
Just
I
in a
said,
simple place like this.
well, I don't know. I don't think it's a simple place. I don't think it's a simple place. I think it's a beautiful, a special place. Because example things. I mean, if you go for a walk in the evening, I mean, I go after work. Sometimes I go after 12 o'clock. Where else are you gonna go in the night out? 12 o'clock in the night for 2 hours. Like I said, because I feel safe. There's nobody to, nobody to disturb you or anything like that. Nobody to flash, light at you. Nothing, then I just do my things. I'm happy to do, go for it because I feel safe.
That's a sense of freedom, I think, isn't it?
Yes, sense of freedom. Yes.
I think those values seem to become deeper, more strong, considering how things are around the world at the moment.
It is, yes.
And you can look back on Alderney and think, my goodness, this is a very special place.
Definitely.
Because people do help. They don't get in your way, they don't stop you from doing things, but if you have a problem, they're there straight away.
Well, they'll, come up to you. When I started, there's a prime example. In fact, I have one time accidentally, I rented a place that was burnt down. The whole island come together. Do you need any help? Then where are you going to find something like that? Just only a small, house burnt down. All my clothes and everything, there's nothing available, but still, to whole community to come up and say, look, anything we can do for you, we'll do it for you. I just love the island since I came here. The local people are so fantastic people. They haven't got I haven't come across any badness whatsoever. So I think it's a beautiful small island, and I hope we're going to keep it like that.
I think that's one of the things that is valued by so many people, that Alderney progresses slowly. As somebody said before, it's quite modern with technology and so on, but it still has the old values. It holds the things which are important in life between people. We look after each other, we have a sense of community. If somebody has a problem, we go to help.
Yes.
Yeah. And I think nobody wants that to change.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. Well, there's what there to be changed. I mean, it's,
Yes, what would you change it for?
yeah. You know, do you get crime here? No.
No thanks.
Yes. I mean, the business sense, if you think about business sense, but if it's if you don't spend much, why you want money for? Because I don't have to have a luxury car because I don't need one. I don't have to wear a suit 24/7. I don't need one. Then where I'm gonna, I don't have to have a designer level. Then why I want money for? I think whatever, long as I'm happy. Why we have a flashy car? To make us happy. Why you have a flashy suit on? To make us happy. I'd rather go to a little tuk-tuk. I'm happy with the tuk-tuk. Or a little bike. I'm happy. But if it's island itself making you happy to be here, then why you want the flashy car for? You're already happy here. Because I don't have to buy anything to be happy. If I'll go by the sea. I'll have a look around the scenery of the sea. I just sit by the sea and see the wave. I'm happy. Because I don't have to spend 2,000 to go to see the sea. Sea is my doorstep.
Martin, thank you so much for coming. Really, really enjoyed this chat. And
Thank you. Thank
and it's
you.
lovely. And thank you for opening your restaurant. It's fantastic.
Thank you.
Always.
Well, that's my, in a way, I just, that's my bread and butter. I have to open it up to live in an island. That's what I do. Well, thank you very much, both of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Excellent.